If you thought all old ladies weren't evil, I've got some bad news for you.
This is my house. Being cooped up with a newborn and a mother-in-law can drive anyone crazy.
Help me, Belinda.
The Front Room is a film with a simple message that's really stood the test of time. Fucking mothers-in-law. So, this married couple is getting ready to have a baby, and in this current economy, that's a horror movie on its own. Am I right? But there are a lot of other issues, like when the husband's dad dies, and his stepmother says that she'll give them all the money she has just to let her move into their house and take over their lives. And honestly, for enough money to pay off a house in this economy, I think I'd let a demonic force into my home. Never mind doing it unwittingly, so fair play to them. So this absolute freakazoid old woman moves into their house because her fellow cult members convinced this couple it's a good idea. How many red flags do you need, guys? Apparently a few more, because she's also a raging racist, believes that the Holy Spirit flows through her, is incredibly demanding, and chants while touching the wife's belly her first night in the house. Still not enough red flags? Okay, you guys made your bed and hers, so lie in it. It's actually quite amusing, but I don't think it's meant to be. The old lady just rambling away, she's clearly so viciously evil right from the start. It makes it feel a little bit like a horror comedy, but this film is taking itself deadly serious. If it wasn't, I wouldn't think it's terrible, but it is pretty terrible. And it's just... It just seems like it's really weird, and then it kicks into high gear and loses the plot completely. Halfway through she has the baby, and then right after that, the old lady is sitting at the table screaming, I'm just a racist baby, while throwing food at them. Halfway through. The worst part is this old lady has got a lot of money, which she has given them. She does certain things with her weird magic powers that are never explained or involved in the finale that help them. She heals some of their wounds and problems. So she's horrible to them, and she is a raging racist. It does appear so. But apart from that, she's kind of right, and that's the worst kind of nuts to be. But it makes it feel like she's not crawling on the walls. She's not like doing some The Visit shit, you know? It's not that kind of old person horror movie. Which makes it feel like it's not really a horror movie at all. It's not a thriller. It's a family melodrama with some really, really weird nightmare scenes. Just a couple, though. Like when she's breastfeeding. Nope. Mm-mm. Normally some supernatural terror or demons visiting you every night are what drives the wife in a horror movie crazy or makes them think she's crazy. But the reality of a mother-in-law and a baby to look after in the house, yeah, I could see how that could do it as well, to be fair. And a really unsupportive husband. He is just, I do not like his character. I know normally you're not really meant to like the husband characters in horror movies like this because you're seeing it from the wife's perspective, but he's real shit. He's really not great. The entire film is just like that one scene in Infinity War where Star-Lord is like, we know who's in charge here. There is actually a scene in this film where the mother is like, this is my house. And the old lady's like, of course. But honestly, I still blame the husband more than I blame the old lady because he knew she was crazy and let this happen. But she did help them out a lot. It doesn't matter. The film is insane. I still can't really figure out what. Like, the old lady does actually have like some sort of magical, supernatural god powers. It's not addressed. We don't talk about how or why. And it doesn't have any relevance in like the entire third act. It doesn't come up, like, she just stops using them or whatever. I don't know. So I'm baffled. I'm baffled by that whole aspect. I'm baffled by how anyone justified the existence of this, why they were making it. It does look just like this trippy, jump scare filled thing, a full-on horror movie in the trailer, but they done did us dirty. It's nothing like that at all. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, but I'm giving She Still Paid Off the Mortgage 1.5 stars. The only way to pay your mortgage off modern day. The horrors of what old people can hold over us because in their time they could buy a house for a bag of wheat. The lying witch and her weird wardrobe. That's it. There it is. Nailed it.